Hello over there at SE Tree and Landscape Company. Thank you for giving us the green light to send this video to you guys. My name is Eddie Medina and I work with Boundless SEO, and yes, we are a digital marketing agency. I was doing some research in your area and I came across your company's website and decided to contact you. I was told Angel Rodriguez would be the correct person to watch this video, so Angel, I hope you're watching. I figured I'll shoot a quick video to give you 3 tips on what you can do to improve your website and beat out your competition online. Now, I don't want to waste too much of your time, so I'll keep this super short. If by the end of this video, though, you are interested in our strategies, please give me a call so we can further chat. If not, it's completely fine. You can take this video as educational and try it yourself. Just be very careful if you do. Or if you already have an SEO agency working in the background or a web designer, it's good to know what you currently have going in the background of your website, which I will show you in a minute, and also comparing it to one of your competitors. All right, so let's begin. The 3 things I like to go over is your content, backlinks, and citations. This is your website here. This is a good website. No negatives. All the links seem to be working just fine. Drop-down menus work great. The navigation is fairly simple, the colors. So it's a good, you have a good website going here. Typically you want to see around 1,500 words of content. Obviously you don't have that amount. This will of course improve relevance to the services you offer and the level of trust inside of Google for a better ranking. In the 1,500 words of content, you really want to start inserting keywords organically without any stuffing. What I mean by stuffing is just spamming. For example, having keywords all over the page, making it obvious that your intentions are to throw these keywords, but scattered without any protocol. That's just going to hurt your website. You really want to avoid that. Believe it or not, Google will actually flag your website as spam, and it's going to hold on to your website, keeping it at the bottom of the list inside of Google. Let's jump into Ahrefs here. This is what you currently have in the background. This is your website here. Ahrefs is a paid tool. It's a great tool. If you go into ahrefs.com, do a quick setup, and you don't mind paying for it, this is how you monitor the background of your website. You currently have organic keywords 13, organic traffic 2. This pretty much means that you got last month you received 2 people jumping onto your website. Referring domains none, backlinks none, DR6 and UR level none. Let's start with backlinks here. Actually, let's go with keywords. I keep talking about keywords too much. This is very important. You have 13, however, it's important to get specific keywords by your intent keywords around your area. For example, the way I found you was through a keyword landscaping Torrance, California. This specific keyword, it's being searched at a high volume. However, you're not being found for these customers that are searching for this service. So unfortunately, you're at the bottom of the list, and I'll show you in a minute who's taking all those calls, all those leads. The second thing I like to make you aware of is backlinks. You currently have none here. When you think of the web, it's easy to imagine there are numerous websites linking to one another. A backlink is just that. So it's a website that's sending traffic to your website via a URL or a hyperlink. Please be aware though that not all backlinks are created equal. If you add a backlink to your website that has nothing to do with your industry or service, this can actually hurt your website. Just be careful on that. The UR level falls under the backlinks groups here, so you have no data, unfortunately. The third thing I want to go over is the citations. It falls under the DR meter here. A citation is essentially your company's business name, address, and phone number listed throughout the web in different directories. A directory would be something like Yelp, Angie's List, or Yellow Pages inside the web. I'm sure you're familiar with one of those. Any one of those websites out there that allows business owners to list business information and services to create a new avenue for people to reach them for their services, that is what a citation is. So when going onto your competitor now, Cutting Edge Landscape Design, this is one of your competitors who's on top of the list. So you can see they have more content on their homepage, close to 1,500 probably, most likely. It's a good website overall, as you can see. Everything works, everything functions just fine. They're using SEO protocol, on-page SEO, that's important. What they have going on their background here, referring domains, they carry 110, backlinks for 100. These organic keywords, again, this is very important, by intent keywords. For example, landscape, Torrance, California, they're getting found. In a monthly basis, there are over 1,000 people jumping onto their website. DR12, again, falls under the citations. Backlinks, their UR is 30. Remember, backlinks is connected to the UR, the DR is connected to the referring domains and citations. This is not at a 1-to-1 ratio. This is what you want to keep in mind, to keep this at a 1-to-1 ratio, so they got to work more on the referring domains. However, this is beatable. They probably don't know that, but you could capitalize on the opportunity for your website or a new website, whichever you want to go with. But this is pretty much it. This is what they have. 1,000 going over to a website seems fairly good. And of course, as you can well imagine, if a website is lacking keywords, backlinks, and citations, that site is not really gaining any boost, which of course leads to missing out on opportunities, calls, and leads. And who doesn't want that, right? Hopefully this has been informative and educational for you. I really hope you got a lot out of this. And if you need more information or have any questions on it, please give me a call, text, or send me an email. We're here for you. All right. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.